This is a certified hood classic.
When folks talk about the most powerful G's out there, usually you'll hear generational talents such as Superman, Goku, The Flash, Wally West, Archie Sonic, Ghost Rider, Shaggy, and a seasoned no-job Fortnite player. But there is one S-tier 100 overall talent that resides in Ben 10, and his name is Alien X. Alien X is easily one of Ben's most famous aliens due to the fact he's the most powerful alien within the Omnitrix, which is why in today's video, we gotta go over the time Ben used Alien X to turn that gladiator into a defeated Cold Blue perpetrator. So without further ado, my G's, let's get right on with the video. The gladiator was in the middle of giving Ben a Jin Kazama level beating as the homie Rook informed the judge this wasn't fair at all, and Rook is right. Now y'all are probably wondering, why is this gladiator trying to whoop Ben Tennyson right here? Well, Ben in the prior episode used to bust an individual known as Alien X to change the time stream in order to save the Earth and the universe, and celestial sapiens viewed that as breaking the law to the highest degree for their people and wanted the hero to be punished. I don't blame them. Homie was on that Barry Allen stuff, though in that situation, Ben didn't really have a choice. Now let's talk about the infamous alien known as Alien X. When we first saw Alien X show up in the series, we were like, yo, this man looks sick, and when he used his sensational powers to revert a broken dam back to its original state, the whole community was like, nah, Ben, you got yourself a cosmic Spider-Man. You better be using him all the time. Then came the twisted fact that the only way Ben can fully use Alien X is by agreeing with the two other entities within his mind. Talk about a devastating drawback. This nerf cooked Alien X so badly that folks were calling him a fraud, an alien force, and ultimate alien whenever he was brought up or used. It also made Hal Jordan fans feel good about their Lantern defeating him in the Death Battle video, and we all know that's cap. I know some Hal fans gonna pull up and be like, well, actually, nah, my G. Alien X cooks that every time. He's literally omnipotent. Jokes aside, in order for Alien X to fully work, all three entities must agree on a term together. It was honestly a well-written drawback, but did it tick off a bunch of folks in the community. The judge was like, damn Rook, that ain't my problem. Maybe he should have stayed as the throwdown champion in order to fight back. And I was like, bruh, judges, no matter what piece of media you're looking at, are always savages. I know we've all seen that viral video of that judge cooking that man for driving while having a suspended license. Had me crying Hydro Man level tears. Anyways, Ben was like, look, how about you guys continue arguing like a 90s television couple while I take charge and lay the smackdown on this op of mine. Serena was down with Ben's idea. Bellicus on the other hand shot the homie down, and I was like, yo, my guy is really going to be finished if these two don't agree fast. Finished like that fraud Bellamy from One Piece. The gladiator flies all the way with his Hall of Fame flyback as he prepares to utilize his special move on Ben. Gladiator was moving down as fast as a meteor, like, calm down, dude. Dude is ready to finish off Ben so he can return home and explain to some celestial sapien baddies on how he cooked the hero Ben Tennyson with his Hall of Fame aggression badge equipped. Nearby, Ben, who was in his Talk No Jutsu saga, told the two personalities that if they allow him to take full control of Alien X, they can continue their disagreement with each other. And what do you know? Both of them actually agreed this time around. That dude Bellicus was on his as usual though. Just as the Galactic Gladiator was about to turn Alien X into the new Devin Haney, his move was stopped by the certified broken individual known as Alien X, and my guy was so surprised. Gladiator thought to himself, this kid actually has control of his form. This should be interesting. Yeah, buddy, for Ben, but not for you. You're about to end up in the same trash bin as all the frauds who came before you in pieces of media. The next camera shot was so sick as Ben shouted out a heroic surprise. This was a fire scene, but man, the Crimson Chin always stoles me off. Ben punched the gladiator up in the air, and you already know Ben is about to Tekken combo this man into oblivion as Ben flew up to deliver another ming to Gladiator, which sent him flying into multiple rocks. Gladiator gets up and is like, there's no way I'm about to be humbled by a 16-year-old celestial sapien. The homies and baddies home will never stop roasting me as the antagonist flew into the air to continue this sensational fight with Ben Tennyson. The two Alien X's clash again, and the way these two were hitting into each other with their flight energy reminded me so much of Goku's battle with Frieza on Planet Namek. You could tell this fight was getting really good. Ben and Gladiator destroy another small planet as they continue their duel, and Ben is known for having prestige level combos throughout the entire series. Just ask Kevin. But y'all, we need to talk about the sensational one he did here because it was glorious. Gladiator blocks Ben's first punch only to be grabbed by the leg. This was so disrespectful, and Ben launched a fraud in the air to two-piece combo him into another small planet. You know Gladiator was tired of being jobbed out like his June flight as the man increased his size to giant man levels and immediately went for the hand grab technique video game bosses do all the time, which had Ben pull out the shocked expression. Gladiator grabs Ben and starts squeezing him with all his might. This dude is really trying to delete a 16-year-old. That's crazy, man. Celestial Sapiens don't play around at all. Ben was like, I could use some assistance, and Serena and Bellicus weren't having it from Ben. They quickly informed Ben that he wanted to fight alone and should continue doing so. Honestly, bruh, Ben is a real one for dealing with those two, because if it were any of us, man, let's just say the situation would end badly every time. Ben gets annoyed at his two partners and exclaims about how his op never has to decide on what his next attack will be, as he's the one in charge. Then Ben suddenly thinks of a wheeljack little plan, and dog, Bellicus really needs to enjoy life more like Serena on the right. I just know the homie has seen some stuff in his life. Ben looks back with a well thought out plan as a green light develops from the gladiator's hand, causing the giant to once again be like, kid, sit down, I can't afford to get cooked by an inexperienced celestial sapien such as yourself. Too bad, Gladiator is indeed about to get cooked by a younger, more brash celestial sapien. As Ben exploded from the gladiator's hand, oh my god, look at all those alien X's, man. Ben took a page out of Tobirama and Naruto's playbook. Jokes aside, seeing this moment for the first time was something cool, y'all. You're telling me Alien X was this busted since the very beginning? No wonder the writers were like, nah, we need to think of a drawback to this busted alien. The gladiator looked at all the Bens like, I'm about to be jumped, as he regenerated his missing hand. All the alien X's put on their locked in faces as they flew to the gladiator to create a portal-like technique on the fraud. And look at this bum trying to escape. You're done, my guy. Finished the same way as every salty antagonist before you. Gladiator is sucked into the vortex. The next sequence couldn't be more humiliating for Gladiator, as the homie was sent back down by the certified busted individual known as Alien X. We all know this man lost his street credit once he returned to his homeland. Ben pulled out the rock victory pose as Rook talked about how awesome Alien X is, and yes, Alien X is a cool alien indeed. Ben was like, I told you from the very beginning, and the judge told everyone to settle down so he could deliver the final verdict. The judge exclaims that the winner is Ben Tennyson, and like I said, I know the Celestial Sapiens put the gladiator to work once they got home. Alien X is one of the best aliens within the series, and I like that Omniverse restored this man's character, because Alien Force and Ultimate Alien really had some folks thinking he was fraudulent, considering he didn't do nothing at all except fix the dam back in Alien Force. Alien X to me has a great design, great name, and amazing power set. We've seen so many broken characters in different series, and Alien X is definitely one of those guys who always needs to be mentioned in those kinds of convos, and I still stand by saying Alien X can cook Hal Jordan in every category. Gonna be having another community poll when this video drops. The next video will also be talking about another GOAT, aka Spider-Man. And as always, man, thank you guys for the support on the channel. We're close to 10k, we're like 180 away, so I thank you guys for that. If y'all enjoyed the video, consider hitting the like button and subscribe to the channel. I also got an Instagram now y'all want to follow on there, as well as a TikTok. As always, I hope y'all continue a nice week, and I'll catch y'all for the next video. For Omni out.